This was at the second festival, which was out at Strawberry Park.
We knew we were going to have it in a place that would accommodate not only the crowd, but a parking situation.
We planned for the next year and had it out at Strawberry Park.
However, the wind was a big factor in our second strawberry. So here we are with the growing pains and enjoying wonderfulness, and here was the wind that came underneath the umbrella of the pavilion of Strawberry Park, and it began to play havoc with the displays, but we still had a big crowd. And we had our Strawberry Festival beauty pageant, and we had our entertainers, and it was a built-in stage there at the pavilion.
And then the year after that, I think that we had it down at the kind of where the rodeo was and everything. And it began to grow and grow and grow from that.
When we knew that we were going to even grow more, that's when we moved to Campbell Hall. And in those days, Campbell Hall was the only thing on the rodeo grounds at that time.
I was certainly working with the festival because I saw the potential, what it could do. And just knew we had to move somewhere. And I thought the site out there was a great site.
It just kept growing and growing.
And we stayed there for quite some time until they built the convention center, and then we moved over there. Now we're over the whole acreage of the Pasadena Convention Center.
We were dreaming back then of what we wanted to do, and we knew we had to move to be able to do everything we wanted to do, but I didn't even envision back then it would be as big as it is today.
The strawberry shortcake started about 20 some odd years ago. I'm not really sure about the definite time.
The very first one that was big was just shaped like a cake, and it had the little museum on it, decorating the center.
The strawberry cake, that time was much smaller than it is today.
It was not a little one, but it wasn't as large, of course, as you see now.
It's been big as long as I can remember.
San Jacinto College came out and they actually made a cake in the shape of Texas.
The first one, like I said, was Texas shaped, and it was large, but it wasn't anything like what we have today.
Making it in the shape of Texas was quite a feat because it's easy to make a square shortcake if you're making it on tables.
Every year it became grander and grander as they built it.
Today, H-E-B bakes it and has baked it for several years now.
What sets this one apart is that we have the world's largest strawberry shortcake.
We had a cake that was gigantic.
So this is the world's largest strawberry shortcake.
In 2005, it was H-E-B's 100th birthday, and they wanted to set the record again and break their own record.
So they went ahead and for their 100th anniversary got with us and they built a cake that was 1,905 square feet.
Their 100th birthday was 2005, so they built the cake 1,905 square feet. That is the largest cake we've ever had.
And we are actually in the Guinness Book of World Records.
I'm looking at us, are we going to sell all of this? We had a lot of cake.
As soon as you open up the doors, you can smell strawberry shortcake.
It's something to see. If you come for nothing else, come to see the cake.
It's about a month of planning and logistics. We provide the product free of cost, which is equivalent to about $15,000, and over 100 volunteers.
And they start 2 days before the festival, and they work all day and all night.
And we're working with 880 flat sheet cakes.
The sheet cakes come pre-baked in a semi-truck, air-conditioned, refrigerated semi-truck.
And they start off with their squares of cake, and they put them on the tables, and then they ice them, and then they bring some other tables, and they put those squares on, and they ice them, and then they bring some other tables until they build them up to where it's like it is.
And then we go over it with icing, and then that's when the strawberry glaze and the strawberries are covered on top. What you see here is over 2,000 pounds of strawberries. And when you add the glaze to that, that's going to be over 4,400 pounds of strawberries and glaze.
It always looks fantastic, and they always decorate the edges, and then they pipe all the way around the cake with whipped cream. We sell every slice of it at $2 a slice, and it will be gone before we close on Sunday.
And the slice is no small slice. We're talking about maybe a 3 by 5 thick piece of strawberry shortcake.
We usually sell out right in the middle of Sunday. Usually about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock every Sunday that we sell out.
That actually brings in about $25,000 to $30,000. That money gets reinvested in this area for local high school seniors, college bound, and college students that are looking to further their education.
Time was when the area around the San Jacinto battleground was rural. Folks who lived in the region took pride in what they had made with their own hands and what they'd raised. They'd join together once a year to compare their produce and skills and reminisce about the bravery and sacrifices that made them free. Discover it once again. The tradition lives on at the annual San Jacinto Day Strawberry Festival. We'll have beauty pageants, bike races, and Easter egg, basket, and bonnet decorating contests, and, of course, our traditional world's largest strawberry shortcake. We'll also feature singer Brian Black and his band, carnival rides, the State Mud Volleyball Championship, and a real Wild West stunt show. Join us Saturday, April 18, and Friday through Sunday, April 24 through 26 at the Pasadena Fairgrounds.
One year we had the U.S. Cavalry that did a performance in the rodeo arena. We've had Wild West shows in the rodeo arena. We brought out the Clydesdales. They've gone up and down the Midway.
One year we had a Grow with a Beard contest, and we were going to have somebody judge all the men to look like the founding fathers of the Pasadena area. But there's some that grew a beard for that contest that still have a beard to this day because they liked it.
We had a giant strawberry milkshake here. Sonic put together a giant strawberry shake, and we gave that away to people.
Mud volleyball has been around for about 25 years now.
We dug 4 pits out in the field next to our parking lot, and we flooded them with water, and you got to play in the mud.
Mud volleyball is a very popular attraction, and they get muddy out there.
On the Midway, you can always find at least a strawberry pie, cake, donut, some sort of strawberry dessert.
You can buy fresh strawberries here. Yes, we do have to import them. We can't help that, but you do have the opportunity to buy some of the sweetest strawberries that are around.
Fresh strawberries are here everywhere. Everything, we try to get all the vendors to decorate in a strawberry theme, so that, we are very strawberry oriented. Everything that we put up has strawberries on it.
Join us for the 26th annual Pasadena Strawberry Festival. Where else can you find so many attractions in one weekend and in one place? Grab a slice of the world's largest strawberry shortcake. Catch the excitement of bull riding mania, mud volleyball fever, carnival spectacular, and much more.
You had to be from Pasadena. You had to be a redhead in order to compete.
It started on our first day of the first Strawberry Festival. That's when we had the beauty pageant. And in those days, you had to be a redhead or a strawberry blonde to be a contestant in the beauty pageant.
The queen had to be a strawberry blonde, which is not hard to be.
I think they kind of ran out of redheads.
And it was different, but it did limit our contestants. And when we finally decided, after 2 years, we finally decided on the 3rd year that we would open it up to other people besides just strawberry blondes and redheads. And our contestants tripled in those days. The Strawberry Festival beauty pageant started probably with about 20 girls. This year, we had 105 girls, from babies all the way up to grown-up girls.
One the beauty contest I was involved in the early days, and I was judging babies, little babies, and they were the cutest things you ever seen. But the problem being a judge of a baby contest is you make one set of parents very happy, and you make the other 50 parents very mad that you didn't choose their baby.
Hi, I'm Abby Weisman, and I am Queen Miss Pasadena Strawberry Festival.
And we also give a Strawberry Festival scholarship to the oldest girl who wins the 18 and older Strawberry Festival, Miss Pasadena.
There's a $1,000 scholarship for the beauty queen to the college of her choice. The mission for the festival is to promote Texas and Pasadena history and to give scholarships to students. That's why we exist. That's why we do what we do. We want to put as many children in college as we can.
All the funds that we raise from this event go to providing scholarships for all the school children in the area.
We give about anywhere from 2 to 4 scholarships to every one of the high schools that are in the Pasadena area.
If we can help put those kids through college and make it a little easier on their parents, then that's what we're here for.
It gives them an opportunity to get a scholarship to taste the college life.
We try to give at least 5 big gifts to the city and to the area every year.
We have made donations to the city itself. We have made donations to the monument, the San Jacinto Monument. We have donated to San Jacinto College.
We've donated things for the historical part of the library. We've donated books. We give a gift to the city. We've bought all sorts of things that people probably don't realize.
Without the Pasadena Strawberry Festival, we cannot celebrate Pasadena's history. We cannot put kids in college. And it's a worthy cause.
The people that come to our festival probably have no idea that it is a historical event.
If you look at where we started in the 1900s and you look at where we are today, Pasadena has grown a lot. So has the Strawberry Festival.
It promotes our history and keeps reminding people every year about our history, and I think that's great.
It is a living link to history, and it is a celebration of our past.
I love the Strawberry Festival. I started back in 1990 as a volunteer.
I started out here parking cars with the fire department.
I was a city councilman back then, and I was there, I've been to every one ever since they've had it, from 74 forward.
You mean Dwana's still volunteering after all these years? And I usually answer back, well, I'm going to keep on till I get it right.
I'm very proud of having started it.
Boy, have we come a long ways.
I always felt like that everything that we did got just a little bit better and a little bit bigger every year.
Growth is always good. Growth is always good. You always want, that means that people know about you, they want to be at your event, that they're having a good, fun time.
It's such a good thing for the city of Pasadena.
Every community needs that type of rallying point.
The Strawberry Festival is a major event for the city. It's something we want to continue to promote. We want it to grow and get even bigger. And we have the space out there to grow.
Every year it just gets a little bit better.
And it can only get bigger and better. It's the only place to go is up.
I love them.
Strawberries are fun.
I actually love them.
I love strawberries. As a kid, I used to go pick strawberries.
When they're right out of the ground and stuff, they are so juicy and so sweet and so good.
We would spend a whole day out in the fields. I loved them. I just love strawberries.
I've always loved strawberries. I think they're a fabulous fruit. They have a lot of health benefits.
Strawberries are the only fruit that God made that has seeds on the outside.
One of my favorite dishes, I don't mind saying, is vanilla ice cream with strawberries over them. That's great. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it.
Oh, I love strawberries. I have some in the refrigerator. Would you like a strawberry?